Oh, Gwyn's theme, man. Hey guys, it's me Shadow here, and welcome back to the final part of Dark Souls 3. I am recording this straight after the one, obviously fresh trim still. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for all the support on this, even though the last episode isn't even out. I do really appreciate all the support this series has had so far. Again, this game is really fucking good. Like, I would say top 4 Souls games, at least top 3, top 4, and this will probably be the last Souls game we covered on the channel for a while. So yeah, let's just get into it. Let's not get all down on the side because it's still got a few hours of game left. But yeah, first thing I am doing though, we are swapping out the dragon teeth because this, after struggling on that fight, I really don't want to play with that weapon. I want to use this weapon. Bing, 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 bing. What? Just simple stance move. Yeah, I'm going to use this weapon instead.
That is good to see.
What? I like the design of it. Should have enough everything to get it to max. So on a trunk, bing, bing, there. Yeah, infusion. It's got a D, so we'll put a heavy gem on it. Alright, with that, before we do anything, like I did say in the last video, we will be fighting the Soul of Cinder now. Like first, before we do anything. So, we are going to be putting all the skulls down. Offer Souls of the Lord, your giant. Oh, we can also upgrade the drip as well. Might as well upgrade the drip. That's not what I wanted this. No, actually, I don't want this. We'll go with this. I think this drip fire. Yeah. Yeah. Do this, and then we'll upgrade these to the Undead Legion gloves. Yeah. Way better. Put this Soul of the Lord. Abyss Watchers. Come down here. This will be our final, well, one of our final times we'll see this beautiful soulless thrones with Elder Skulls in it, Soul of Aldrich. And finally, we have to go do the Prince. Souls of Lorien and Lothric. And when you do that, come back down here. These bottoms look stupid, so I will be changing them. All that designer got me drip drip. Have a look actually. What can we mix up with the drip? Because I don't want to keep the most basic drip. Meh. That looks kind of stupid. I won't even lie. This low-key goes hard, right, with a little undergarment. And then if we change the helmet up. Oh, this low-key goes hard, I won't even lie. This goes hard. Let me see if we can mix anything else up. No, I don't want to do discredit just to Artorias by looking like that. But yeah, I think we're going to go with this. This low-key goes hard, I won't even lie. Then we're going to kneel down. This drip goes hard. I really like this drip.
Noble Lords of Cinder.
The goats. All of them. Except from you, because you didn't really do anything.
The fire fades.
Other than magma weapons.
And the lords go without thrones.
Indeed.
Surrender your fires to the true heir.
Look at baby girl with the fire in her hands. True Firekeeper. Just saying, would. That's all I'm saying, would. Who wouldn't? My lady, give us the flame. She's just such a baby face now looking at it. And then let the ashes scatter onto us. It's a cool detail because obviously we're ash and she's spreading ashes onto us. Holding onto the coiled sword.
Let her grant death.
Let her grant death.
To the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Old gods of Lordran delivers us of. If you don't know what Lordran was, it was the first, where the first game took place. Kindle of the first flame. Doesn't that sound familiar? Back in Dark Souls 1, we also went to the Kindle the first time, but this time it looks way different. We're in the drag heap. This is the I think this is like the center of the drag heap, the very center, because it's all like raw at the back and other stuff. So proceed to the first flame. But man, this is, I think still to this day, it might be my favourite final boss. The boss that's coming. If you guys want to go straight to the drag heap and you don't want to do Sister Frida first, you won't go through that bonfire. But yeah, I think Dark would be fine. Come all the way up here. Just realising I've got maximum flask. Well, we have the goat. Miss Boss Ring is also my favourite. You can summon Yuri for this fight, I'm not going to. And his OST, by the way, we're just going to appreciate the OST, man. It's probably the best in the game, and I won't even lie, it is probably the best in, probably one of the best in the series. Shit. Two. Bing. Dodge that, dumbass. We took way too many hits there for no reason. Switching weapons already. This again. Ow. Coming up. Game's version of Comet Azure. Oh, does this weapon have an innate lightning effect? I didn't know if it didn't. I just never used it. He's healed. Shit. Such a cool grab. Bro's not memorable. Bro really hit up a miracle. I saw it coming. Why is my dodge so bad? No, come on. I'm trying to appreciate the music and the boss fight. Bro's doing backflips now. I thought I was flying around from strength for some reason. I was nowhere near that game. That's kind of bullshit. You know it. Oh, flame catch. Oh, this is a really bad first phase. Super bad first phase. I never usually get hit that many times. Oh, listen to this, man. Oh, Gwyn's theme, man. One of the best OSTs ever made. This is. Fuck! I'm so immersed in the music right now, bro. I won't even lie. It's been a while since I've heard this OST. It's too fast. I've got to make this count. I've got 3 classes. Just like the Nameless King has that same move. So good. If you're wondering why I run away from that attack, because it basically one-shots you. And it's a grab. Well, you can dodge it, I think, up close, but I'd rather run away from it. Don't kick the damn guy. Oh, no. No. Hit heal. A piano man. I've got to make it count now. I like how the name. I wish I had headphones, man. My headphones are broke currently. I need to get more. Man, the OST, man, amazing boss fight, best boss fight in the series. Not best boss fight in the series, best final boss in the series. But we are not going to proceed to that yet, because that is the end of the game. We are going to the Ring City now. But man, incredible boss, incredible boss. First attempt as well. A Wrong Soul. Since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exiled the lords have linked the fire, first flame, and it is their very souls that have manifested themselves as the defender of the flame. Like, well, we'll read this stuff here first before we move on to next. Let's grab this item from him, because we'll read that in a minute as well. Tales of Gwyn's ancient dragon hunts described in the inception of Age of Fire. The Lords of Cinder linked the first flame, and this greatsword was wielded by their defect manifestation. This coiled sword was found thrusted in a bonfire. Existed long ago before the throneless lords themselves. Skill Ember, fading flame, momentarily illusions, launches themselves forward. And you can also get his armor as well. We're gonna go get his armor is one of the best in the game, like visually. Because if you guys don't know, the cover of Dark Souls 3 is the Soul of Cinder. The Soul of Cinder is the cover of the game. I went past it, haven't I yet? Helm of Soul of Cinder, a defect manifestation of the Lords of Cinder who linked the first flame, in resemblance of a knight's helm, but bears a hideous burns and cauterizations. I think that says a misshapen crown can be seen up its rear. That's something weird. Its existence as a soul of the great lord and the noble act of linking the fire, though it is no more than an empty husk. Oh, they all say different things, okay. Yeah, we know that. It resembles a knight's armour, but bears hideous burns and cauterizations, taking the shape of a deathly rib cage. They resemble gauntlets, but bear hideous burns and cauterizations. They resemble knight's leggings, but bear hideous burns and cauterizations. They exist as a symbol of the great lord's noble act to link in the fire. Yeah, okay, yeah. So, the Soul of Cinder, even though he's also in one of the cinematics as well, he's literally just all the Lord's empty husk. So, and he's also the manifestation, like the first phase is the manifestation of the players that linked the first flame in the first game. Even principle for that. And that's why I think it's probably one of my favourite fights in yeah, one of my favourite fights in the series because it's basically you're fighting a player at the start, obviously switching between people like dexterity, people that like great swords, people that like sorcery, miracles, pyromancy, stuff like that. Then in the second phase, you're fighting just the manifestation of Gwyn and everyone that's linked the fire before him, like the final stretch, and I think that is so cool. Small envoy banner. A small envoy banner used by the emissaries of Great Lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ringed cliff and hold up the banner high to summon the fallacies of transport. For the pilgrims who took the Dark Soul, the Great Lord Gwyn gifted them the Ringed City, an isolated place at the world's end, and his beloved youngest daughter, promising her that he would come back when the day came. So, as you can see, Gwyn gifted them the Ring City that was at the end of the world. And this is where I do question where is the Drag Keep in the game? If the Ring City is the end of the world, where is the Drag Keep? Is it in is it the area before the end of the world? Is it in the center of the world? Where is the Drag Heap specifically? That's the one thing in this game I do not understand. Where in fact is the Drag Heap on the map? I haven't actually looked at Dark Souls 3's map, and I think I think I'm going to look it up after this, and it'll probably answer my question. But out of all the areas, I know where obviously all of them connect in some way, but the Drag Heap specifically is the one area I do not understand how it's connected. One of the coolest fucking shots, I think. I think Angolondo is still a bit better, but it's still. I think because I do want to. We are 16 minutes in currently, and we have 2 amazing bosses coming up. I do want to kind of brush over this area quite quickly, and it does sound kind of bad because of how masterful this area is crafted. Because when we talk about level design, even though Dark Souls 3 hasn't got the innate level design like Dark Souls 1 has, this area has the level design like that is in Dark Souls 1. The Ring City, finally. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Hark. They brought thee here, did they not? Dost thou the gods serve, or merely that role affect? Yes. Yes, of course.
Ye serve no god.
How wouldst one such as thee do service to the gods? I have intimate knowledge of thy kind. I know thy want. The Dark Soul, is it not? Whilst was one deigned to visit this dung heap, give rest to thy falsity. I would be an ally to thee. If it is the Dark Soul, then seek Filial's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thine desire. Worry not, if thou art yet human, the urge will soon begin to swell, to curse the gods and bring ruin upon this accursed heap of dung.
Anyway, so yeah, we are here to seek the Dark Soul. That's what we are after. I do want to change these gloves to look kind of stupid with this armor set. Oh, can we rock Avel? Oh, we can rock Avel's gloves with this shirt. I think they look kind of stupid, but I want to rock them, to be honest. They do look kind of stupid without Havel's actual armor set on, I won't even lie. Yeah, let's go back to... I might change up the armor, actually. Go with something more knightly, because I do like knightly armor sets. Alright guys, that took way longer than it bloody needed to, but we have new drip acquired. I want to change up the buttons quickly. Hold on. Hold on a minute, this won't take that long, I hope. No, we'll keep this on. Why not? It looks cool. Right, yeah, the armor set acquired, new drip acquired. These are obnoxious. One of the main reasons I want to speed past this area. We have to kill that giant, that is our priority. Priority number 1, kill the giant. Or die, that is literally the only 2 priorities right now. Jump down. I'm going to jump again. And we are going to kill this thing, because we always kill them, because we're just mean like that. To be fair, I was going to say we could let you live, but you already did, so. I'm not sure how I feel about having my toes out, having my grippers out. Yeah, we'll go with these. Actually, no, this looks fucking horrendous. Hold on, I'm picking drip. Alright, we'll sort the drip out after this. Ow, I forgot you guys have an attack. Oh shit. Kinda glad I killed you. Just in time. Alright. Yeah, I think this looks cool. I think. Bro, could you... Actually, this works. Bro, it's not that deep. You could have lifted if you just would have chilled the hell out. Actually, I like this a lot. Let's stick with this.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind
Do you?
and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, but like 2 eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Obviously, and that's completely contradiction everything in Dark Souls 1. Because obviously, in Dark Souls 1 it was fear the dark, not don't fear the dark, it was fear the dark. Because obviously the dark had the abyss. And the dark was the greatest enemy of Gwyn, wasn't it? So it's completely contradiction itself now in this game. That's what makes the lore of Dark Souls, I think, so interesting. Is that there is always contradictions in the storyline. Like, same in Elden Ring, and I think that's what makes Elden Ring's story so interesting now to me. And I think I prefer it over the trilogy story, I won't even lie. And, well, in a few... I'll say after this, I might do... Because I do plan to do a lore run on Elden Ring, just try and get all the lore and stuff. And I've done that on not every single Souls game. I've done it on Bloodborne, I've done it on Dark Souls 1, I've done it on... I haven't actually done it on this. No, have I done it on this game? I might have done it on this game already. I don't remember though. I did it on Dark Souls 2 a while ago. But yeah, I am due to do one on Elden Ring. Sekiro, there's no point doing one because the story's basically handed to you. That's kind of what makes Sekiro to me least interesting. So you've got these amazing lore-driven stories, and then you've got Sekiro, it's just kind of generic to me. And that's probably why I don't really like it compared to the ones, and then compared to 3. I prefer it over Dark Souls 2, but story for it, the game itself, it's too generic for my liking, I think. I don't think it's bad, don't get me wrong. And I think people that don't really like lore-driven stories will probably prefer Sekiro to the Souls trilogy. and Elden Ring and Bloodborne. But I will say it is the least interesting one for me. I won't even argue with that. I think it is the least interesting Souls story for me. Well, yeah, because don't get me wrong, I still play Sekiro once every year, like I do every other Souls game. But it's the one I will never go play like twice, 3 times a year like I do with some of these games. Like Dark Souls 3, this will probably be the 3rd or 4th time me playing it this year. Because I lost my save at the start of the year, so I replayed it then, and then I did a New Game Plus run as well. With a new character. Their spear, by the way, really fun to use. But your posture with that shield is terrible, man. I've tried using it so many times in this game and it's just bad. No, I don't want any of that shit, I'm being honest, mate. If you drop your armor, I'll have that. Their armor's fire. This area can get a bit annoying. Come up here first.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Yeah, sorry, no God.
And thou's not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira,
Shira.
servant to the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the Church. They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark. Please, I bid thee take not from the princess her peace.
The fuck?
Fire waneth, the shoot by the dark. Of man.
I don't know what's going on. Where did you... Oh yeah, you came from around there. Alright, let's kill this guy quickly so we can go put the shield dialogue. You can insta-kill these if you jump attack them and land on their head.
Thou'st a kind heart. Speak to a captive such as I. It is no surprise thou rememberest our God. May I ask thee a kindness? Perhaps thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabited this city. Medir is his name, and the arch-dragons are his forebears. He once railed against the dark. It was by dark afflicted. Now here, returned, he remaineth, to watch over the sleeping princess, true to the old call. And yet, I would have thee put the dragon to rest, before the dark consumeth him, and his vows are forgot. I offer my sincerest gratitude, thou who art ken to God's name. Please, take this. I have asked a thing most terrible of thee. May this token of thanks be of aid. I beg of thee, before the dark.
So she's asking us to put Medir to rest because obviously he's immortal, so he's eternally battled to fight the dark as the gods raised him to be. That is his role, and his role is also to protect the Princess Filianor. So she's asking us to put Medir to rest for the dark before it consumes him. We know the dark consumes people like Artorias, shit like that. We are going to kill these fucking things though, first. Because again, you can cheese these guys and break their reality. Just why the fuck not? That must didn't go according to plan. I almost missed. If you land on their head, you can kill them instantly like that. Twilight Trunk. And now this is you. Come on. Oh shit, one of you guys. Could actually utilise my shield with this build as well. Wasn't high enough, clearly. Come down the stairs more. Come down the stairs more, boy. Come on, boy. If you're gonna come up, that's even better. I don't really want to fight. I don't really like fighting these guys, to be honest. There we go. And you're dead. Alright, now that that's done, it's just proceeding to the bonfire next. We'll run past through this area before we get cursed. Run, 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 run. Kill this guy. Before it becomes a nuisance, and you. Because we need to fight that spear guy over here. As this guy's going to be the biggest yapper of the century. We're just talking utter shit.
His knowledge was wanting. The world began without knowledge, and without knowledge will it end.
I am the bone of my soul.
Fear not the darkness.
Get absolutely fucked. Alright, that's all I wanted from you. Now it's just proceeding to the next bonfire. And I do this in a different manner than everyone else. I run. You can go down there and take the safer route, but I run to the next bonfire. I hate the sound of these fucking things. They sound like cockroaches on steroids. I like this. I don't think we can get that shortcut yet. Right. Yeah, now the main thing, just in case I die, actually no, I will fight him. Not this guy. Who I'm on about is the church guy. There's one of them big church bell ringing fuckers. Over there. Main reason I say no, I will fight him, and there's someone else I want to fight as well, is because he can become a nuisance. So it's best off getting him out as quick as possible. Lock onto him. I need to know what he's doing. What's this? Archers? No, sorcerers. I forgot about he has sorcerers version of sorcerer. Ow. Bro, bitch slapped that fuck out of me. Boosh, boosh, boosh. Not that hard with this build. Both falls down silly. Hidden blasting. He won't respawn. Alright, we are heading the wrong way for this, because I do not want to deal with that shit. Best way to avoid all them guys, because they will not aggro if you go the other way. And there is another boss, mini boss type enemy that I don't really want to deal with. Kill him, because he will be a fucking nuisance. Are you trying to get up here? Because you don't usually try to get up here. If you want to scrap, I'll scrap you, but I'm running, mate. To be honest, I don't want any of that shit right now. Keep running, keep running. Keep running. Keep running. What do you want, bro? I had no beef with you, bro. Like I said, I had no beef with you. You decided to just start shit with me, bro. He's dead. And as you can see over there, the guy with the massive lightning axe is another Dragon Slayer armor. But without the pygmy butterflies, so. Just his first phase. Still, probably one of the most enjoyable fights in this whole game. I prefer this arena for him as well, because you don't have to deal with him trying to knock you off the map. But the pigment butterflies add to the boss, I think. Like a lot. Ow. I literally just talked about it. You knew these. Ding. Ding. iframe, which is literally the best way to use iframes. And you get the Dragon Slayer armor. We will read that in a minute. I want to get to the second bonfire. But the Ring City is definitely one of my favourite areas in FromSoft. Such a cool... I love the whole ring thing design, and over there you can kind of see him. When he wants to fly past. He should fly past soon, if I'm looking in the right direction. Where is he? Oh, hello. What are you and your babies doing here? Yeah, none of your kind, please. That sounds hella racist, but I don't want to deal with you, lot. I really don't like fighting these things, that's why I did that. Like, they stagger, they do magic, they grabs, they take your souls, they do everything. And they sound weird as well. I like you guys, but I don't want to fight you lot. I heard him fly past. There he is. The Obsidian Dragon. Well, he's not really obsidian looking, but the ancient dragon. Midair. The Dark Eater. The dragon raised by the gods. Whatever the fuck you want to call him. Got the bonfire again. I'm not going to do Lap's quest. If you can turn into a humanity and put the ladder down to become human and proceed to Lap's quest line, but I don't really want to do it. Cause main reason being, I can't be asked. And I think I've already screwed it up because he wasn't in that location where he usually is. Actually, fuck it, no, we might as well do it. It is the final episode. I don't want to die to Medea on the bridge. I never died to him, so yeah. And I've got the wrong shield, I forgot I need to go kill that Godfrey. Yeah, so we'll go do Lab's quest, even if he's not there. So, first thing you want to do, I'll come down here, kill this guy. Completely fucking missed. Bro, you're aiming the wrong. Angel dead. I stabbed you on the floor and it apparently still hit you. Perfect. This game still has the best hitbox, but sometimes it's very questionable. That's why I want a Dragon Head Great Shield. What that does is negates. It's not really good, but it's good because it has the most fire negation while you're walking across this bridge. So we'll go do Lap's quest, even if he's not there. So what I need is a white branch. Do I have one? Yeah, I do. I have a white branch. I get this. I screw this up most of the time, but I'm hoping I can get it right this time. I need to kill you first though. Ow. Yeah, I hate these things because they barely stagger. They're annoying to kill, and they're just ugly. And look how much damage they do. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Is it this bit? Yay, we are humanity. That's what I wanted. So what you want to do, you want to come to turn into a humanity. After you shed, there's usually a message there saying shed your flesh or something, or show your true humanity, or something like that. And then it's basically telling you go turn into a humanity, mate. And then if you come over here, that activates. And I think that's a really cool puzzle, like shred your humanity, basically telling you to turn human. Yeah, we climb up this ladder. We want to kill one of them priest guys again. And then, obviously, what Lap was talking about in the last episode is the Purging Monument, and the Purging Monument is up here. This ladder's long, bro. It's like, you guys have played Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, and you've got that long ass ladder. Jesus, I can't wait for that remake. I'm probably going to play that on the channel. I love that game. I wonder what that spell is. I've never seen that spell like outside of these guys. So now that guy's dead. Divine Blessing. You're gonna come down here. And this is the Purging Monument. Monument. And this is also a way to rid yourself of the dark side. I've done it before by accident and I'm not going to do it again. But now that we've done that, I believe Lap will be over here somewhere. Yeah, he's over here. Well, he should be over here. If I've done everything right. No, he's not here. Where the hell is he at then? Governor Silver Serpent Ring. He wasn't in the first location, was he? No. I might have screwed up his questline, so probably ain't got a chance to do it now. So usually... Oh, no, you have to talk to him a few times. Yeah, so usually when you go fully explore the drag heap, Lap will move locations there into like the center ring and get closer to the center. And while he does that, he moves to the next location. Yeah, I can't roll properly with this. Actually, screw it, we'll just take the damage. Why not? We'll just take it. I can't even roll at all with Hammer Shield. But, yeah. Once he's moved... Oh, look at him, man. Madeira is such a cool badass dragon design. But, yeah, once he's moved location from there, he will move into the Ring City by that first bonfire. I think he can't from that. Oh, brilliant. And then once he moves there, he'll be at that location where I just showed you. Then once you tell him about the Purging Monument, he will head there. Yeah, he's not here either. This will be his final location before he reveals himself as Patches. And this is where you actually learn about Patches. He's actually, while he's forgotten his memory, he's one of the only Hollows that made it to the end. And basically telling you the greed of man, even at the end of the world, is still there. So, and I think that's I think Patches is such an underrated character, especially in this game. Because his role in all the games are kind of similar. He always is like gloating, not gloating, but always is greedy and stuff like that. But in this game, when you see the conclusion of his character in the Dark Souls trilogy, he's seen time after time people being greedy. Even at the end of the world where we are, people are still seeing greed and stuff. So, and he's not wrong. We are being greedy by seeking the dark side, and we have no kind of reason to. There's thousands of Ash, and we're the one to seek it. This is Darky and Medea. One of the coolest looking dragon designs, in my opinion. I don't remember the save spot specifically for him. Bridge area. What I do is keep whacking him until he just loses it. Look at him, bro. He's such a cool looking dragon. big teeth, obsidian scale. I just look at him, man. And you can tell he's an ancient dragon because he has 4 wings. The ancient dragons have 4 wings. That's what I want. Breather, fire every fucking where. Don't need to shoot. Laser beam. Is it laser? No, he just ties himself up, but don't you, big boy. On. And as soon as he staggers, you go up to him, smack him in his bloody face, and then he will jump. He's not dead, by the way. I mean, he does have a proper boss fight. So, with that, we have reached almost the end point of, well, one of the end areas now. Fucking stupid ass turtle god. Yeah, this is like the first triple invisible wall. No, you have 3 invisible walls here. I think that's cool. Now do that. Grab this little dude. He's dead. Got a statue of Gwen here. Quite cool. Go up. I'm gonna head down there in a minute, but if you guys remember, we are back at the original bonfire at the very start. I wonder if Patches is here then. If he's not, that means we have failed this quest line, unfortunately, but no, he's not. It's whatever. If you guys want to see his quest line, just Google it. Well, to be fair, Vati's video on him, on his quest line, is quite interesting. So if you guys want to see a video, a really good video on him, go watch Patches. Go watch Vati's video on it. So why you do this? We can is it this way? The drop. Just wasted my health there. I need a food flask for Medea. I'm going back over the rest of the bonfire, trust me. Medea, you want full health at the start of that fight. There is no question. Oh, he's immune to dark. Dark's going to be kind of useless against Medea. He literally has fucking a dark resistance. I'll try lightning. I don't really use resonance against Medea just because of how long his fight is. His fight is so long. Ember. Knight that's not holding the sword. Run across here, grab this. Then you want to descend to this long ass ladder. Do not double click a B, this is an instant death drop. Then this, you've got primordial serpents here, you also got a summon sign here. This is Shira, the lady that spoke to us through the thing that asked us to kill Medea. But now you have a long drop, a very long drop, and one of the coolest fucking boss arenas. This is one of the most iconic boss arenas and one of my favourite boss arenas. It's just so cool. You got this like, this is where the pygmy was found in the very first cutscene in Dark Souls 1. I missed the chance to get some hits in. Dark Eater Medea. Tip for this fight, do not lock on when he does that first move. Try not to lock on. Weak point's his head, but I would recommend if you're trying to learn him, go for his tail. It takes longer, but more safe. The music's one of my favourites as well. Kind of. I don't know where he's at. It's one of the only problems staying underneath him. If you stay too close, you don't know where he's at. Move to his head a bit. Run to the right side and roll. Drops down. Somewhere on you. Smack his hands a bit. Until he does that rampage charge shit. Typical dragon, always charging. While he's doing that, he has 3 attacks, plus this fire breath. Yep, I didn't dodge it in time, but when his fire breath comes, just roll to the back of his tail. Charge. Roll into it. Got tail swipe probably in a minute. Yep. Roll into his tail. Bing. Boosh. I don't know how far it is when... Yeah, just run away a bit from that if you're too close. You can't get to his tail. Then charge again. If you stay underneath him directly when he charges, you can do this. Then you can attack his tail a bit. His head's mainly where you're going to get the damage off. I think we're too close. No, we're fine. If we had a longer greatsword, he would have been cooked by now. Fuck. Shit, you can roll into that and I just didn't. I'm explaining the fight, but not executing what I'm explaining. Let's actually focus on the boss instead of giving you guys tips of how to beat the deer. Because I don't know why, but everyone fucking struggles with this fight. It's an amazing fight, and as soon as you learn it. People think fucking Bale is an amazing... I'll get to the fucking thing after I beat the boss, because I should have rolled there. Should have rolled there, not rolling. Oh, he's more than halfway. Why does he use phase transition? There we go. Dark transformation, well, second phase transition. Music switch up. This, he gets more aggressive, his attacks get more powerful. What the fuck do you call it? Just keep whacking his head. This move, normal, roll into him, and then just roll back. Basically, when he does this charge shit, you just want to follow him online. And he's going to do it a few more times. Just keep staying behind him, following him. It's one of the only bosses I can give tips on because of how masterful I've done it. I've no hit this boss before, so I kind of know all the gimmick for it. Dark explosion, run away, this should be falling off, yeah. As soon as he does that, he lowers his head, we can get piece of it. To be fair, if you guys have a longer range weapon than I do, you can probably kill him by now. Is this his dark breath? No. It's just not fire breath. Yep. I love his music, man. Keep his distance. Yeah, he'll probably back up. This is his dark breath? Yep. Do not get hit by any of this. You will die. Say that and I roll into it. Get up, get up, get up. Hit him again with it. He will go into a massive cooldown like he's doing now. Can roll up on him, get a few swings. I do this to just try and override it for you because he will come to you if you're not close enough to him. Fucking masterclass of a boss, man. Look at him. Can't tell me you guys hate on this amazing fucking fight. Fucking music, man, as well. Shit, I rolled. Might not have. Oh shit. This is one of his new moves. Please, I've had a flawless run, my dear. I've done an amazing job explaining this fight so well. Please just let me have this. Please just let me have this. This has been such a good run. Oh, the stagger. Surprised. Boosh. Boosh. Got him. Amazing fight. Air of Fire Destroyer. That's one of the only fights in this series I can actually give tips on because of how well I know the fight. Like, I know that fight so well. I have no hit. It's one of the only bosses I have no hit. And yeah, it kind of can be hard to believe, but it is one of the only fights I'm comfortably saying I have mastered. Because and he is one of my favourite fights, and it's probably one of the only reasons he will stay at top 5, top 3, top 4 for me in all from stuff because of how well I know the fight.
Mayst thou thy people.
So now that we've done that, we can read his song. Medea, descendant of ancient dragons, was raised by the gods, and owing to his mortality, was given a duty to eternally battle the dark, a duty that he would never forget even after the gods perished. The memory of an old sword found deep within Medea, the sorcery used to grant a form to those and attack with it. Attacks are compelled with light waves and sustained. The stance before attacking increases their speed and potency. The sword is named after Moonlight, but is slightly different from than the one fashioned of the pale drake's teeth. Perhaps it is rooted in an old memory from not long after the beginning. And did I read this? Yeah, I did. Veiled Blade. A dragon weaponized symbolizing dark Eater Medea. The once extinguished blade is now stained in black and frayed at the hilt. Without its sheath, it will soon crumble into nothing. Skill Hold assumes a holding stance in which normal attacks and send shockwaves along the earth, and strong attacks consume a series of slashes. That's another boss down. We have one remaining. This file. But yeah, that is Dark Eater Medea, one of the only cable is trapped underneath my chair. Give me a second. There we go. Dark Eater Medea is one of the only fights in the series I can confidently give tips on because of how well I know the fight. It came a bit closer there because I was speaking more, giving you guys more tips instead of focusing on the fight itself, but yeah, we have just one fight left. What is this weapon, by the way? I want to check it out. What the fuck does that do? I'll figure it out. Is this a weapon? It looks like a cool weapon, but I don't know why I've had an interest in checking it out suddenly. Ooh. Glory 3 ring plus 3, that would have helped us so much in that fight. I should have got that before I did Medea's fight. It's going to help in this next fight though. Not this fight coming, the one after it. These weapons, by the way, one of the most enjoyable weapons in all of Souls, I think. They're a pair of twin greatswords. Moveset to them as well. Amazing. Give me that back. That sounds mad. Oh, you usually get the great swords off him. Oh, you do get the great swords off him. You are guaranteed to get the great swords off that guy. I've never seen that before, that's why I'm reading it. A pair of black greatswords wielded by the Ring City Knights. The arms early men were forged in the abyss and betrayed a Sigma gem of life. For this reason, the gods cast a
Return from whence thou camest. The abyss runneth deep. By the king's decree,
Yeah, no, let me in.
we disturb our mistress's slumber.
Yeah, no, but go now. Oh, I was reading that guy. A god sealed a fair fire upon such weapons of those who possessed them. Crossed the twin time worm great swords into a regen sword of life flame. A lightning quick uponward have slices the air and transition into normal and strong attacks. If you did practice his questline, you can actually summon him for this fight, and he won't run away like a bitch. He will actually fight you. This is a PvP type of boss who, when you're summoned for this fight in PvP, you become the boss. Oh, good. Justice.
Spear of the church,
Defend.
defender of our princess Visional. Hearken to the call that summons thee.
Make haste. Got painted bold. I can't. I swear, guys. I pressed the button 3 times. Oh, I didn't kill you in time. How? Kill this guy. Ow, what the fuck was that? Oh, it must have been one of his spells I did. You're not gonna parry me, bro. Half-light? I always called this boss Half-Life for some reason, even though it's not Half-Life. Why didn't we get a new Half-Life game, man? Half-Life is so good. Half-Life 2 anyway. I don't remember Half-Life 1 that well. The music for this boss goes ridiculously hard for no reason whatsoever. Increased poise. He's also using the withered katana you get from Medea's soul. Very nice stuff, so if you guys are wondering what that weapon is, it's that. But now that you've done that, we can go proceed to Princess Felinor. The only child of Gwyn we have left to meet. Because we've met Gwendolyn, we've met Guinevere, we've met Nameless King, we've met Gwyn himself, we just haven't met his eldest daughter? I think eldest daughter? Felinor? The slumbering princess. Oh no, we broke it. I love her design, like the little fucking tendrils coming off her eyes. They're kind of unique, and she's got like a firekeeper type of crown. Kind of looks like the firekeeper's crown now, looking at it. I think the thing inside that egg was the Dark Soul, like the seal for the Dark Soul, to seal that was containing the Dark Souls and the Pygmies, because the Pygmies is here. So, and when we look, she's decayed, so time's fast forwarded. I think she was holding in the seal, and obviously it was slowing down time or something like that. I don't actually know. It's been a while. I've seen Vati's videos on this game, so. And obviously after that, everything is covered in ash. One of the coolest shots in all of Souls. Sorry, but this shot is so fucking cool. Just everywhere is covered in ash. Because this is not sand, it's ash. I think it's ash. I might be wrong on that. Yeah, it's ash. Sand in Souls is usually like yellowish. I have a lot of Souls. I don't really care for them though, because we're literally at the end game point. We have one boss left. We are going. There's an NPC that I want to kill before we take on the Red Hood Gale. I'm going to talk to that guy in a minute. Is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. I don't usually come kill this NPC. I usually just go fight Gale. Might as well have one more NPC fight before we fight the big boy himself.
I've searched for thee, dark-stricken creature. I am Shira, daughter of the Duke, descendant of gods, and trusted friend to Medea. At once, I am the honour of the gods, the glory of fire, and the fear of the dark. Thou shalt not go unpunished for thy treachery, thy profanity, and thy shameless yearning.
You chat all this shit, but you told us to kill Medea. He might have been consumed by the dark. So that's kind of your fault, lady. She has a really cool weapon though. Like, that weapon is really fun to use.
Forgive thy lowly kind.
Crucifixion of the Mad King. It is a Hellberg. Once a Mad King was born to the Pygmy royalty, and Shira's knights of Fleanor put him to rest, but Shira's crossbear, unable to kill the undying king, only pinned itself to him. And Shira delivered them together to the dark room, where she stayed and held them close. Mad King's follies slammed the malformed corpse into the ground to Balfrey awaken them and filled with a strong attacks to trigger the roar of the vortex. Really cool looking weapon. Like, extremely cool looking weapon. Like this one, I'm not the biggest fan of Hellbergs, especially in this game. But amazing weapon. Last bonfire. But now it is time for the final boss of Souls. Now, this boss was so. I think why this boss is people's most favorite is because it's probably one of the best like last franchise bosses there can be. Like, this was the highlight of the last part of Souls.
Fleanor, help me, please. The Red Hood is come to eat us, to eat our dark soul.
As you can tell, the Red Hood has come to eat them, to eat their dark soul. Well, as I was saying, yeah, because this was the last boss of the Souls trilogy. I think this is why, and they ended it with such a spectacle, and I'm kind of glad FromSoft did Radahn for the last fight, but I wish it was Godwin. I do wish Godwin was like a fight in that, but they did an amazing job with Gale. And if they ever do like Elden Ring 2, Bloodborne 2, I hope they do the same when they end them franchises off. But he reminds one of the reasons I think I liked him a lot, but I prefer other bosses to him, because he reminded me a lot of Artorias, and I love Artorias. He's probably my second favourite fight. I think Mesmer's overtook him for my favourite fight in the series now, but for character I think he's still number one. Look at him, look at his crepes, where he's got like dusty, musty 12,000. And his voice lines in this cutscene as well.
What? Still here? Handed over that thing, your dark soul.
One of the best lines in all the gaming, in my opinion.
for my
Lady's painting. Handed over that thing, your dark soul. He has two of the best lines in all the gaming, in my opinion. They are so cool. That line there, and the one he says in his second phase. Slave Knight Gale, let's go. And probably the hero to all of Souls. He's the only one. Literally went out of his way to try to do a good deed. He came to the end of the world for his lady's painting, trying to reform the world, even though he knew. I'm not going to spoil his lore, let me fight him and concentrate, because Gale is super aggressive and super spammy, so I need to concentrate. Can we fight over here? I don't want to be stuck on his throat. I prefer losing to him in his first fight, because fighting him in here is kind of annoying, I won't lie. Are we even doing damage? Hold on, I'm not paying attention to his health. That is not a lot of damage. That is not a lot of damage at all. Right, let's try it without the lightning affinity. That is like no damage. Shit, we're doing like no damage to this guy. Yeah. We might need a change of weapon. We're doing like nothing to him. Music as well. Staggering him a lot, we're not doing enough damage. Ow. Right up the arse. And this was the line I'm on about. What's the next one on this fight?
The blood of the dark soul.
Such a good line. Is this the blood? The blood of the dark soul. Because even in all the games, you never actually learn, you never actually figure out who has the dark soul. And now you know. Gal is the one that has held the dark soul within him. And obviously eating the pygmies has fully awakened it. That's probably why everyone loves him so much, because he's the one that connects everything. Like all the pieces to Dark Souls. He's the one that held the Dark Soul within him. Right, Gale. Dark, that lightning is probably one of the worst one here. I should have went with Dark. Now we're doing a little bit more damage to her. We could actually use this. Swing 3 times. Shit. Fair enough, I made a big mistake there. I'm going to his third phase at least, because he has 3 different phases. So, yeah, we're going to stick with this weapon actually, we're going to stick with the weapon. But I might go with a heavier shield. Because to be fair, I think a shield makes this fight a bit easy, so I won't pull out the shield yet unless we're properly struggling. Because it has been a while since I've struggled against Gale. But I prefer fighting him out here than in those closed doors, because he comes to you. Because I just think it's a lot more fun fight while he's out here. Come on, Slave Knight Gale. That's what I'm talking about. But key thing for this boss, keep an eye on your stamina. Especially if you're using like a shield or a dex build. Oh my god, I no-hit his first phase. Jesus. I was locked in, I no-hit his first phase. Jesus Christ. I was actually surprised I did that. It's probably the first time I've ever done that. Yeah, no chance I'm no-hitting this phase. He does way too much shit for me to no-hit it. Sorry, but I needed that heal, Gale. As soon as I heal. As soon as I heal. Shit. I'll take that. Do not trade with this motherfucker, bro. You should know that by now. A bit cocky there. I needed that heal. It was worth it taking that risk. Resin and resin up. Yep. I forgot you have. I thought that was 3 for some reason. That's the third one. I know he had one that was like 3 hits. He's a really fair fight as well. I won't argue that he's an unfair fight. I just think he's overrated. Shit! Come on. I probably could have done without healing there. I can't dash there. We need to move. Gal, come over here. Thank you, appreciate it, brother. 3 hits into this one. Doing this again. It's soon for that, isn't it, go? Quite a bit cocky there. Ooh! Always gets intense at that end. I've got an arrow in my arm. Whew! Final boss done. Actually, let's go back to Firelink. But man, second attempt, man, and I know he hit his first phase, man. That was actually really surprising. I've never done that before. No, I must have just been really locked in. Alright, let me read his soul. The red-hooded wandering slave knight Gale sought the blood of the dark soul as pigment for the painted world, but Gale knew he was no champion, that the dark soul would likely ruin him, and that he had little hope of a safe return. Yeah, he was a slave knight, so he had no hope that he would survive. A great sword of slave knight Gale. The only weapon that he kept with him from the beginning to the end. Originally an executioner sword made from a distinction, displayed is heavy, chipped and stained with blood of countless battles. Skill pale, I don't know. A previous technique unique to the undead Gale Leap in any direction, slamming the greatsword through the ground, then follow with a normal attack for a long spinning slash, or strong attack to backstep and jump forward overhead slam. Repeating crossbow. This crossbow customized for repeating fire to the fire to face mobs alone, was wielded by Slave Knight Gale, used in the Battle of Endless Journey. This crossbow is covered with twist dinks, rusted with blood, and made extremely brittle from overuse. Skill repeated fire. Assume a stance activating repeating fire mechanism, and repeating fire was normally with normal and strong attacks. As you can see, Gale travelled to the end of the world to seek the pigment for his lady's painting. That's how much of a champion he was. Because I think a lot of people will agree with this take. Gale is the true hero of Dark Souls. Like, in the lore and the story sense, he is the hero. There is no statement about that. He is the hero. We'll get our final levels. And now literally got two things to do. We've got to return to the painted world and give the pigment. We need to read the Dark Soul first before we actually give it to her. But yeah, after that, it's just the end of the game. But man, Gale was Gale, man. I can't believe I know his first face. That was so surprising. Obviously, if you guys were wondering what this ladder was for, when you come back, obviously the painted world is burning because the fire is out. But when you come upstairs, you have the painter waiting for her pigment. But now we need this blood of the Dark Soul. The blood of the Dark Soul that's steeped from the hole within Slave Knight Gale, used as pigment by his lady in Arundel to distinguish a painted world. To depict a painted world, there we go. When Gale came upon the Pygmy Lords, he discovered that their blood had long dried out, and so consumed the Dark Soul. As you do.
My thanks, Ashen One. With
welcome.
this will I paint a world. Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee. My thanks.
Bonk.
I will paint a world of that name. 'Twill be a cold, dark, and very gentle place. And one day, it will make someone a goodly home. I wonder when Uncle Gale intends his return.
Oh, yeah.
I hope the new painting will be to him a gentle home. My thank I will assuredly finish the painting of a cold one day.
Well, Gale won't be returning home anytime soon, little one. But yeah, even when Gale, from his journey to the end of the world, he realised the Dark Soul's blood has dried up, so there was no hope. The only hope for him was to consume the pygmy blood and inherit this Dark Soul, and inherit the Dark Soul. But with that, we have one more thing left to do. And that is activate the ending. I'll go to the ending. It's a long journey. What is it? 20 plus? Not 20 plus episodes, like 13, 15 episodes. I don't actually know. I'll figure it out in a minute. But ending off the Dark Souls series with this, man. Obviously, in Dark Souls 1, we got the Link of the Fire. In this game, I did say we have. You can either summon the Firekeeper if you get the Firekeeper eyes, but if you did the Usurper, if you did Henri's questline, you can do this ending. Fire go brr. Like how bro's just sniffing the fire. Bro's just bent over in front of us, bro. That's gay. That's just weird, bro. That shot's cold. Look at us, bro. Lord of Hollows. We got lots of bitches.
Gracious Lord, make them door.
If you guys don't know, Henri was in the back of that photo. Man, what a bloody game. The second, well, not second, now third Soulsborne game we have done on the channel. Man, fucking, what a masterpiece of a game. Where the fuck is my mouse cursor at? Like, I'm pressing... I don't want to skip the credits, but... where's my cursor at? I don't know where my cursor's at, man. Jesus. There we go. There we go, I got it. So, now that we have finished Dark Souls 3, my thoughts on the game. I love this game. This game, I wouldn't put it in my top 20 list of favourite games of all time. I really won't. I love this game. It's probably in my top 30. But when it comes to top 20, I think Elden Ring now with that DLC has just surpassed this game for me. And every other game in the top 20 list surpasses this game. My gripes with this game is a lot more than Dark Souls 1. Even though Dark Souls 1 is an outdated game in my opinion, it does need a remake. But this game, why I think it's so special to a lot of people, this game. But why I think this game, for me personally, doesn't hold its own to Dark Souls 1 is, for one, the level design. I love the level design in Dark Souls 1. It's one of my favourite things about the game. And for two, the weapons. Some of the weapons are just not very good. Like, you either got really good weapons and shit weapons. You don't got a middle ground in this game, and I don't like that. But other than that, I think this game is amazing. Bosses are the best in the series. Like, no for a doubt, this has the best category of bosses in all of Soulsborne. Even with the Elden Ring DLC included, it still has the best category of bosses in base game and in the DLC. Another thing, it wrapped up the Souls series. Like, it is probably the best finale for a franchise I've seen ever. I think Dark Souls 3 is the perfect end to a trilogy. I think this game's amazing. Lore, brilliant. Story, brilliant. Soundtrack, brilliant. Bosses, amazing. What I think could have done better in this game is probably the level design. I think the level design had the chance to be better than Dark Souls 1, but they just didn't. And I think the main reason being is because of the warping between bonfires. Don't get me wrong, in Dark Souls 1 they had it, but you didn't get it till end of the game, in the halfway point of the game, and then it still wasn't like you're there into a location. You had to go through levels and stuff. But again, it's not a big gripe, it's just a personal gripe of mine. But other than that, I would rate this game a solid 8.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10, depending on the rating. But I would say I'm leaning towards an 8 in overall. Without my bias, I would put it as an 8. I don't think it's a 7, that would be me just being a dickhead, but I think it's an 8. But the next game is Bloodborne, and if you guys ever wanted me saying, oh, you're glazing, that game I will glaze till the ends of the earth. It is my favourite game ever made, and it will be a... Shit, what the fuck just happened? I don't usually skip credits, but the music's kind of getting annoying. But when it comes to Bloodborne, it will be a few weeks, I think, until I upload that. The only actually get to it. The main reason being because I do not know how to connect my OBS to my PC. Only reason is my OBS to my PS5. That's the only reason why it's probably going to be postponed for a bit. If I knew how to do that, I would start quick time, because any chance to play Bloodborne, I'm there. I am there like Squidward, bro. But Bloodborne will be the next game. But again, like I said, I want to do something different. So I don't want to just pump out these videos back to back to back, because Bloodborne, again, is my favourite game of all time. I want the series to be special like these games have. I want to take my time with it like I have with these games. I don't want to rush it. So from now on, I think what I'm going to do is every week. So from the start of the series, you will get 2 Bloodborne videos. Then the week after that, you will get a Bloodborne video and probably an off video. So what I mean by an off video, you will get a Tekken video, a Tekken video, or some other game. I always want 2 games going up the channel, so yeah, so what I'm going to do, so one week you'll get 2 videos of Bloodborne, the next week you'll get a Bloodborne video and another video that's not Bloodborne, and then that cycle will repeat until Bloodborne is done, and then we'll figure out what we're doing from there. But yeah, thank you guys for all the support on this series, and on the Elden Ring series, and I think the Elden Ring series is probably one of the best things I've done on the channel, to be honest. The Elden Ring series and the Dark Souls 1 series, I think this series is, how I would rank the series, this is probably me being a dick, I'd put